Hello everyone! Today I'm going to show you an easy way to design a simple persona. What is a persona? A persona is a character that represents specific things, be it a brand, company, product, or even a person. Today I'll show you how to design a persona based off of you, your own personality, desires, likes, and dislikes. Now, let's get to designing. One of the most important parts of any design process is the brainstorming part. As we've learned in this class, brainstorming helps get down raw ideas so you can sit and refine them a little easier. That's exactly what we're going to do. Begin by writing down words you might associate with yourself. Bubbly, refined, wondrous, careful, smart, etc. Words that are somewhat broad, but when you think of them, you almost always think of a personality before you think of a certain image. These words will be the base of our persona. You can then write down the attire that your character might wear. A persona can be as close to you realistically as you want, or you can go for a more fantasy design. For instance, I'm writing down fox features for myself. Foxes are playful and sly little creatures. I love them very deeply. My persona has fox ears and a tail because she is like me personality-wise, but is more playful and quite a bit more wilder than my real-life self. Lastly, we'll write down any props, such as a coffee mug, pencils, pets, gaming headphones, anything you feel this little version of yourself may have. References for anything is always helpful when drawing and designing. Professionals often use references so whatever they draw or design looks closer to real-life items. Having an idea of how something looks will help you exaggerate and modify them while still making them feel believable. Starting the drawing process can always be a little nerve-wracking, but keeping the shapes simple will help. Start with a simple circle for a head and a line where your character might be looking. You'll then draw a line to where you feel the feet of your character might end. The body is often a shape of a bean, while the legs and arms are lines. A lot of people like to say, "Oh, I can't hardly draw except maybe a stick figure." Funnily enough, that's how all my characters start. Once I have my simple shapes down, I begin to refine them a bit more by adding more shapes on top of them. You would begin by adding the hair, clothes, props, and facial features. Each item that I am drawing can be broken down into simple shapes. The arms can be broken down into tubes, the hands can be broken down into little sausages, and the head can often be broken down into circles. Now, remember to keep your drawing light when you start. Going too dark, too quick will often add too many confusing lines, and you won't know what's supposed to stay and what isn't supposed to stay for the final piece. I usually sketch in a different color, and this helps me make sure I know what is and isn't supposed to be there. Once I have my sketch figured out, I then begin adding in the darker lines with a dark pencil. This really helps me get down what I want to be part of the final design while keeping the sketch in the background. Traditional drawing can often be seen as working in layers, kind of like how we do in digital programs. It's starting from the background and moving forward. With all of this in mind, you can begin to give your character life through character studies. This is where the line I drew through the body comes into play. This is referred to as the line of action. It shows the flow of the character, be they walking, jumping, dancing, etc. It helps gives a gesture of action that goes off the flow of motion. Overall, making a persona doesn't have to be a difficult process, and you don't even have to be able to draw. Writing down your brainstorm can help an illustrator bring your persona to life. Now get out there and start creating.